Hello, Skrufftards and internet weirdos. Welcome to the War Zone. I'm Scruffy, and this is Skruffytalez. And I need to make a follow-up video to the one I made earlier today because Myrne has updated his map, and it now instead aligns with the reports from ISW. Plus, he's indicating that Ukraine has managed to push further towards Myrne, and we have also learned that Russia might have tried a thunder run to come in behind the Ukrainians and cutting them off. So we need to update our map and take a look what it all means when we view my map. So what is the update? What is happening? Uh, well, Basically, Mayakovsk 73, who earlier today reported that Ukraine had made a move into Novoekonomichne from the north, has updated his map to align with ISW, indicating the push from the south, taking half of town. So I guess he got some information wrong, and it was later updated. No, it's actually more aligned with what ISW said earlier yesterday. So we now have Mayakovsk 73 and ISW both saying the same thing, that the main push into Novoekonomiche came from the south. So we're updating it, so Russia is back in control of this part of town, no longer under Ukrainian control. We've seen Ukraine launching drone strikes into these positions here, so might indicate that Russia has actually pushed out into this port town. Anyway, there was though another interesting update to Mayakovsk 73's map, and that being what the hell? Okay, that was an odd line for me to draw. Anyway, it is this bit, Mykolaiivka, according to Mayakovsk 73. And on his update, we can clearly see that Ukrainians have moved in to half of Mykolaiivka up here around, and this makes perfect sense, around this bridge. So it would seem as if the Ukrainians made it across this bridge here, this crossing, and has established a presence in Mykolaiivka, according to Mayakovsk 73, combined with having taken half of town. And this is important because now Russia no longer controls the road here. You can see now, we talked about this before, if Ukraine could secure Novoekonomiche, that would have an effect on the surrounding area as well. And you can see the Russians can only really readily defend the woods here, windbreaks over here, and down here. So now Ukraine has begun to break open the defenses surrounding this road leading to Myrne, right? So in the previous update, they were halfway there, still fighting in Novoekonomichne. They're still doing that, halfway there, fighting in Novoekonomichne. But now, pushing out to Mykolaiivka, they are securing the road, at least somewhat. They still need to address the Russians hiding here and being up here, right? But you can see the intention that they want to push towards Myrne. That said, there were also updates on Russian activity back here. I thought at first that it was stragglers or Russia moving in with the odd vehicle, but it seems to have been a larger push with several vehicles that I didn't really had not caught on to it at that time. So, how did Russian vehicles end up here and here, so far behind Ukrainian lines, when we have these push reports that Ukraine had pushed in and secured Mykolaiivka, Novoekonomichne from the south? Well, I think it's this area that the Russians came from. Remember how we talked about this? That when before Ukraine had established a presence in Novoekonomichne, they only could come up this way to support Myrne. I think this is part of this push. Russia moved in here to try and prevent it. They didn't get as far as they needed. They did manage to come around the dam and link up forces here south of Myrne, and now I think this was a attempt to push in here to cutting off Myrne and therefore cutting off supplies leading up to Myrne, and continue in a blitz, just thunder running through Ukrainian lines to establish a presence in these woods and establish a presence here to cutting off Ukrainian forces in Novoekonomichne. I think that seems very likely what is going on, because if the Russians have succeeded with this is still unknown. We know there has been that they moved in with several vehicles. Unknown how many troops they have deployed, dropped off in these areas. But if they are successful with this push and establishing a presence here in this area, they have very effectively isolated Myrne and Ukrainian troops somewhat effectively in Novoekonomichne, making it difficult to push towards Myrne. And if the Ukrainians want to support units fighting in the town itself, well, then they need to come through here, and the Russians are dangerously close to this highway here, right? So seems very likely that the vehicles that reached here and also made it all the way up here came from the south with intent, that push we've been talking about and basically waiting for, the big push into this area. They made a thunder run, a blitz to establish a presence deep behind Ukrainian lines, sort of like what happened at Myrne, right? Exactly the same thing, an Uno reverse to Myrne, to cutting off the supplies leading into these towns and these forward positions for the Ukrainians. So that is basically the update we've seen today. Otherwise, the lines appear to be as we've seen them so far yesterday and this morning. So not a push in the north. The push from the south has been confirmed. Ukraine is within Novoekonomichne, and we have one mapper being pretty confident that the Ukrainians have taken Mykolaiivka, and they are beginning to open up the pathway leading to Myrne. And in response, Russia tried this push, and it's unknown how successful it was. Have they dropped off enough troops to secure this area here that would cut off Ukrainians, and can the Russians now pile in more troops to effectively establish a proper defensive line behind the Ukrainians, and so that you can begin applying pressure from the front to pushing them back entirely. We'll see how that goes. So there you go. I guess we're gonna get a lot of different updates on what's happening in the next couple of days. I think Russia is piling in everything they have because they understand that the Ukrainian breakout is a real threat. We've talked about this now in several videos, and they're going to be throwing in everything they have to contain Myrne and attempt to cut off this push going up into Russian lines, behind Russian lines. And that is a severe threat to the entire operation going on north of Pokrovsk, as we've talked about in the past with Operation Hopium potentially pushing towards Kopcheve eventually. So yeah, that's it. We'll see in the next couple of days, the next 48 hours. Anyway, as always, go på marsch, Ukraine, and give them